Have you ever been enchanted by the rich, aromatic flavor of sturgeon caviar? Or indulge in the succulent, tender flesh of sturgeon, bursting with sweetness? Surely you can't help but be curious about the journey to create these exquisite dishes. Join me in exploring the world's largest sturgeon aquaculture farm. Did you know that sturgeon is one of the ancient fish species still existing today, having appeared around 100 million years ago? From what I know, there are approximately 27 different species. And currently, some species are artificially bred to produce sturgeon caviar. The reason is that natural habitat exploitation has led to this species becoming endangered. Are you curious about how farmers harvest sturgeon roe? The process begins with washing and disinfecting the sturgeon skin with a hydroalcohol solution to remove bacteria present on the skin. This is a prerequisite step before each caviar extraction. The caviar is divided into portions and manually filtered using a special sieve to separate the eggs. After this stage, the eggs, once separated from the sturgeon, are collected and transferred to a cleaning room. The eggs are meticulously inspected to remove any debris or damaged eggs. At this point, the appropriate amount of salt is added dry to the eggs and gently stirred to allow the salt to penetrate them, turning them into caviar. Have you ever tasted naturally salted caviar prepared in the traditional way? The perfect balance allows the full expression of the enticing flavor and iodine characteristic of premium caviar. Sturgeon caviar is the most expensive food in the world. You'd have to shell out $220 to own 30 grams of sturgeon caviar. Therefore, aquaculture farms have developed the sturgeon farming industry, generating millions of dollars of revenue each year. A sturgeon can produce thousands to millions of eggs in a single reproductive event. This is a marvel bestowed upon this rare and precious fish species by nature. To obtain the plump, rich, and creamy black sturgeon eggs, experts have diligently researched and applied advanced scientific techniques to the farming process. Sturgeon typically inhabit freshwater environments such as rivers, lakes, and inland streams. However, some sturgeon species can also adapt between fresh and saltwater environments, depending on the specific species and their tolerance to environmental changes. To produce valuable roe, sturgeon undergo a challenging journey to maturity. Depending on the species, sturgeon takes anywhere from 6 to 25 years to reach reproductive maturity. As a result, sturgeon are fed a specially developed diet to achieve unique quality and flavor. To create the renowned, expensive black gold sturgeon caviar batches on the market, the sturgeon farming journey demands meticulous attention to detail, precision down to every aspect. Each salted caviar egg is a precious gem, carefully selected from the finest sturgeon raised in the perfect natural environment in Belgium. When the sturgeon reaches reproductive age, it's also time for the caviar to be harvested. Next, let's immerse ourselves in the fascinating world of farming millions of Atlantic salmon in unique ocean farms. When it comes to the most expensive caviar in the world, what type of caviar do you immediately think of? Salmon eggs are a precious gem in the culinary field. Its vibrant orange color, combined with the aromatic, salty taste of the sea, creates a magical symphony of flavors. Not only that, with abundant omega-3 and protein content, these delicious soft eggs are not only the perfect highlight for sushi and sashimi, but also a nutritious gift for health. Have you ever witnessed such enchanting moments before? This breed of fish can be modernly bred with the full support of machines and technology. Alternatively, it can also be done manually like this. Did you know that breeding salmon is a complex process aimed at creating salmon with desired genetic traits? Geneticists select eggs and sperm from female and male fish with the best qualities. Then, the fertilization process combines genetic traits from both individuals to create genetic diversity. The eggs are placed in a controlled egg incubation environment to monitor development. When the eggs reach the appropriate time and conditions, they are transferred to a rearing environment to grow. This process improves the health and growth potential of salmon in aquaculture environments, contributing to the sustainability of salmon supply and maintaining biological diversity. The process of transferring juvenile fish from trays to tanks is a crucial part of the fish breeding process. After the egg incubation stage, When it's time for the juvenile fish to move from the small, confined trays to larger tanks, the transfer becomes necessary for their continued growth and development. Did you know that during this process, counting and feeding the juvenile fish are two important activities to ensure their growth and health? Counting helps monitor their development and evaluate the performance of the breeding process. Salmon farming is a prominent form of aquaculture that is rapidly growing, becoming the fastest growing food production system globally. With estimated projections reaching 4.9 million tons by 2025, this industry is gearing up for significant growth. Don't rush anywhere. Let's explore the process of processing shark meat at processing plants. Are you curious about which country consumes the most sharks globally? Did you know Spain has risen to second place just after Indonesia? Every day, hundreds of sharks are brought to processing plants where workers remove the internal organs, leaving only the meat and fins. Next, the shark meat will be salted in preparation for export. In more remote sea areas, freezing methods are also applied to preserve sharks during transportation. This marks a significant advancement in reducing waste and optimizing the use of shark resources today. Shark fins will be taken for processing and exported to countries worldwide. Surely, you'll be surprised at the massiveness of the giant slabs of meat and the power of the meat slicer. Sharp blades like state-of-the-art weapons are prepared, ready to participate in the war with giant chunks of meat. Nothing can make it difficult for a meat slicer to cut meat vertically. Each cut is made precisely and evenly, creating perfect cuts of meat that are not only beautiful to the eye, but also make you unable to take your eyes off them. Minced meat products have a particularly liquid and juicy texture, and are shaped into unique, handmade shapes thanks to this special machine. Canned meat not only ensures the quality of protein-rich foods, but also brings convenience to consumers. Importantly, canned meats are typically low in acid and require pasteurization, unless other precautions are taken. Countries apply strict hygiene and food regulations. About 50 billion cartons of pork are produced each year, making up a significant portion of the food processing industry. Canned pork goes through a technical production process starting with tight sealing of the product. They are then heat-treated to destroy all spoilage microorganisms, creating a commercially sterile canned meat product. During this process, all living microorganisms, including spores, are destroyed or remain dormant. Did you know that snake venom is considered liquid gold because it has blood clotting and anticoagulant properties, eliminates platelet clumping, and has anti-cancer effects? They can earn tens of thousands of dollars every year from raising snakes. This is not only a stable source of income, but also an opportunity to discover and take advantage of the precious values of animals. You may not believe it, but this is the world's largest snake meat processing competition. Please leave number 1 if you want to join me in finishing this video. Next is the crocodile farm. Have you ever been to a place like this? In the factory, with the great help of machinery, these crocodiles are quickly de-skinned by the workers. Hand processing crocodile leather is a sophisticated skill that requires meticulousness, caution, and extensive experience. Not everyone can master this art. Only skilled craftsmen with talented hands can create perfect crocodile skins. A handcrafted crocodile leather jacket will bring satisfaction to customers, from the lines to the durability. Scott Automation and Robotics is the world's leading provider of meat robotic systems. With decades of robotic experience, the team at Scott has the meat industry experience to meet your automation and robotic requirements. With a range of proven meat technology solutions available, we can support all your meat cutting, packaging, processing, and slaughter automation needs. Have you ever imagined the complex processes in a large-scale chicken processing factory? Every step, from cutting the meat to processing and packaging, is performed with exceptional meticulousness and precision. Fresh pieces of chicken are passed through sharp blades and cut into pieces with absolute precision. Then they're marinated with typical flavors according to Korean culinary recipes, creating an attractive and rich outer crust. Have you ever enjoyed a piece of Korean fried chicken like this? Before being fried, each piece of chicken is soaked in a layer of fried dough, and then covered with an additional layer of fried dough, creating a characteristic crispy crust. Finally, the carefully prepared chicken pieces will be fried in a pan of hot oil with carefully controlled temperatures to ensure each piece is cooked evenly and retains the crispy outer shell. It is truly an enjoyable experience for the taste buds and a taste of exquisite Korean cuisine. Let's explore Iberian pork products, a unique culinary treasure from the Iberian Peninsula. The rich and delicious flavor of jamón ibérico, marinated in dried ham from the hind legs of Iberian pigs, will immerse you in a maze of seductive aromas. Or enjoy chorizo ibérico and salchichón ibérico, rich specialty sausages made from Iberian pork that will make your party more unique and diverse. To create a quality jamón ibérico, the production process must go through many meticulous stages. This is the work of skilled and experienced artisans, especially in creating a unique flavor for meat dishes. After selecting the meat, the pig enters the salting stage, where each piece of meat is carefully salted to ensure the salt penetrates each part evenly. Next, the pork pieces are hung in unique cellars to dry and age. During this time, the meat develops its characteristic flavor and absorbs aromas from the surrounding environment. When you look at the meat vacuum packaging process with the FlowVac system, you'll be fascinated by its modernity and performance. Each machine operates powerfully and precisely, ensuring each product is optimally preserved in empty air. Industrial cuts of meat are vacuum packaged using a FlowVac Olma device. The packaging line includes a simple yet excellent solution to automate the feeding of the belt vacuum chamber on both sealing bars. Are you surprised by the presence of this machine that can crack 10,000 eggs an hour? With a modern design and advanced features, this machine is a versatile machine for beating eggs accurately and effectively. This is the perfect combination of advanced technology and careful care, resulting in final products of undeniable quality and deliciousness. This new development will allow you to roll up the sausages quickly and, if needed, add one more skewer. That's right, I'm thinking of an outdoor barbecue party. Stop by the SRAML's mobile pome fruit processing line, and you'll be amazed by its flexibility and efficiency. Integrated onto a trailer, this assembly line is not just fruit processing equipment, but also a convenient mobile solution. From fruit pressing to milling, all processes are carried out automatically and efficiently within a compact space. This is the perfect combination of advanced technology and mobility, providing convenience and flexibility for fruit producers. Lobsters are found in the Northwest Atlantic, most commonly along the coast from Maine to New Jersey. A deep water species, they are commonly found at depths of up to 2,300 feet. A stark contrast to its modest origins. So, what factors contribute to the high market value of lobster? It's a combination of several factors. Firstly, the lobster's own life cycle plays a crucial role. These creatures grow slowly, taking many years to reach commercially viable sizes. Lobster fishing is a demanding and often hazardous profession. The unforgiving seas, unpredictable weather, and the necessity for specialized equipment all contribute to the high operational cost for fishermen. Do you know the timing for lobster fishing and which season of the year? Usually, they fish from July to December. The fisherman's day starts at 3 o'clock in the morning. Before leaving the port, they need to prepare fresh bait, such as fish and other seafood, to lure in the lobsters. The lobster traps are specially designed to form intricate cages. Lobsters are easily attracted to the bait and enter the cage, but they find it difficult to escape. Every day, these brave and diligent fishermen haul up to 250 to 300 traps full of hope, bringing back a huge amount of lobsters, up to 800 or 900 pounds. Leave a number 1 if you want to become a lobster fisherman. The traps are set on the ocean floor at depths ranging from 6 to 90 feet. They usually leave the traps submerged for 2 to 3 days before returning to haul them up. After the 2 to 3 day wait, the fishermen return, carrying hopes of a bountiful season. They use a special hook to lift the traps from the seabed, beginning an exciting harvesting journey. The trap lines are then pulled onto the boat and connected to a hydraulic trap puller, a system structured like an automatic pulley that reels the traps up from the seabed to the boat. After a few days, the traps are pulled onto the boat and the lobsters are then sorted, with any lobsters below 3 1/4 inches or over 5 inches in length being released back into the sea. They also adhere to measures to protect egg-bearing female lobsters. This lobster fishing method is managed to ensure the sustainability of lobster populations. Spiny lobsters, or rock lobsters, on the other hand, may face a different challenge. Circular or oval-shaped hoop nets underwater act like a funnel entrance to lure lobsters in with bait, only for them to realize they're trapped as they enter the center. In 2021, their lobster fishing industry supported nearly 18,000 jobs and generated a staggering $725 million. However, this figure fluctuates, influenced by various factors. Lobster constitutes a significant portion of global seafood revenue. The global lobster market size reached $7.6 billion in 2023 and is predicted to reach $16 billion by 2032, indicating a remarkable growth in global demand for this luxury protein. The lobster industry plays a crucial role in international seafood trade, with its long history and significant economic impact. It's an industry that rakes in billions of dollars annually. In the US alone, consumers spend over $2 billion on this luxurious dish. However, lobster isn't just found in upscale restaurants. It's also available in supermarkets, with prices reaching over $130 per pound, making it a luxury item for most people. Contrary to its current luxurious and expensive image, few know that lobsters were once considered the food of the poor. Its widespread popularity led to a dramatic makeover, elevating lobsters to the coveted position of king of seafood worldwide. However, behind this ascension lies a complex ecosystem involving the participation of many stakeholders, from lobster fishermen to processors. After lobsters are caught and prepared to leave the sea, the transformation from creatures living on the ocean floor to the luxury delicacy we know and love takes place in modern processing facilities. Upon arrival at the processing facility, live lobsters undergo a rigorous sorting and grading process, ensuring that only lobsters meeting specific quality standards are selected. Smaller or less healthy lobsters may be redirected for alternative use, while the top quality lobsters are chosen for the final products. Next, let's explore the skilled fishermen who catch millions of tons of giant squid. Do you know that squid is a favorite food among the Japanese, especially in dishes like fresh sashimi? To catch squid, fishermen often use trap boxes dropped to the ocean floor. When a squid enters the trap to seek shelter, it can only move in one direction and cannot retreat. For the Japanese, squid meat is considered tastier the larger the squid. Chefs will then prepare the squid as soon as they're brought ashore to ensure the freshness of the meat. Giant squid can weigh up to 40 kilograms, with their tentacles as thick as an adult human's wrist. Chefs will proceed to separate the head from the tentacles and then cut each tentacle individually. If you find this dish appealing, leave a number 1 in the comment section. Let's venture into the seas of South America. With its rich marine biodiversity, Peru is renowned for the presence of giant squid. As the boats venture deeper, fishermen deploy their specialized equipment. Massive trawl nets are lowered into the ocean depths. Do you know how much they catch on each trip? Millions of tons of squid are harvested annually in this region. There are approximately 10 common squid species being commercially harvested, with Argentine shortfin squid, Ilex argentine, and Humboldt squid being the most targeted by fishing vessels. Every year, the harvest of squid in Peru reaches up to 900,000 tons. These squid, after processing, are exported to international markets such as China, South Korea, and the United States. Join us as we visit a renowned seafood processing plant in Peru, Oceano Seafood. With state-of-the-art processing lines, Oceano Seafood's factory not only produces high-quality products, but also preserves the natural nutritional value of seafood. The tentacles or body parts of squid are cut into various shapes. They are then packaged into individual bags for easy selection by consumers. As you can see, in this modern factory, strict quality control processes ensure that each product meets the highest standards. According to data from the Peruvian Ministry of Production, in the first 6 months of 2023, the country's squid exports reached 320,000 tons, with a value of $590.7 million US. With the maintenance of stable economic growth, these seafood processing facilities have created job opportunities and increased income for the people. The contribution of the squid export industry not only enriches the national income source, but also promotes sustainable development, creating favorable conditions for the community and stimulating multi-sector economic activities. Does this squid dish tantalize your taste buds? Squid is a high-quality protein source containing essential amino acids needed for muscle development and maintenance. It also provides various minerals such as iron, calcium, zinc, and iodine, playing a vital role in maintaining bone health and boosting the immune system. This is our channel. This is the channel manager. This is the video editor. And this is the content creator.